Hi Pisces, welcome to your June 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is the general reading for the sign of Pisces, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any other strong placement, you are very welcome here. And my purpose for this is to ask Spirit what you need to hear right now. And I'm going to prioritize this as the time frame of June, but honestly, whenever you find this, I hope this gives you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you're looking for by watching this message. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I like to start off my readings by using a sound bowl to clear, set the energy and doing mini meditation, but if you don't have time for that, no worries, I completely understand. Check out the timestamps in the pinned comment below as well as the description box of this video. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have in regards to what's going on in your life, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Pisces. So visions come in all different shapes and sizes, right? And the thing I saw for you guys in my mind's eye was like a white rabbit in a heart. Very interesting. I mean, what I kind of felt by that was something is healing your heart this month. Something very tied to, you know, some sort of injury around your heart. Maybe this could have been a relationship. And then the rabbit, it was like a white rabbit, right? And it was kind of like telling me to follow it and to go after it. I wonder if some of you guys are born near the rabbit in Chinese astrology, if some of you have been seeing rabbits lately as like confirmation, but it was giving me more so, and I know this sounds corny, but quite literally like follow your heart. There's something your heart is guiding you to do, that is wanting you to do. And I feel like my heart chakra being very activated even saying this. So I wonder if there has been something that has been activating your heart chakra lately. I wonder if there's a lot of you that have been doing heart chakra healings lately. It's working. And I think by doing those healings, it's emphasizing the things you care about the most. And that's becoming a lot more apparent to you. But what does this all mean? Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you guys. So tell me about the energy surrounding Pisces at this time. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can we tell Pisces what they need to hear right now? What needs to be revealed to them? What can I tell them that may be unclear to them at this moment? Okay, we have a card that says, oh, hope, how beautiful. And it says, stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So hope is being restored this month, or something that's entering your life or that you're choosing to go towards is giving you hope again. I do feel that a lot of you guys, yeah, there was something that has been weighing heavily on you. I wonder if it's a certain relationship or has to do with how you've been, I don't know, for some of you guys it's lifestyle, like something has been affecting your lifestyle currently. And again, this could be, you know, loss of a job, or it could be loss of an interest or something, but in June, you're discovering something or going towards something that is giving you hope again. I do feel a lot of you are reconnecting with your spirituality in a stronger way, and some of you may have detached a little bit from it, like you used to pull a card all the time for yourself and not so much anymore. You used to take time to meditate, and that's been on the back burner. And I think connecting to your spirituality again is going to give you a lot of insight into why you can be hopeful for what's to come, why you can be hopeful for what is entering in your life. Tell me more about this energy. I feel like some of you guys made a very positive change in, you know, the beginning of 2025 that you're still slowly seeing the benefits of, but you will start to see those benefits increase more and more. It wasn't an easy choice to make, but it was one that was going to benefit you and benefit those you love in a lot of ways, or what you love to do even. Tell me more about this energy, like a change of where you live, a change of jobs. The change that of like who you decide to keep around has been very helpful in helping you heal in your heart chakra. Tell me more. Okay, animal kingdom. Interesting that I saw the rabbits in, you know, the mini meditation. Here the animal kingdom's coming out. So for different, you know, groups of you, I feel like you're seeing different animals, but one in particular is really standing out. And it's becoming more and more apparent to your consciousness, whether you see it in the 3D world or even on your phone, on TV, or, you know, billboard signs, I don't know. But it's definitely trying to give you a message, Pisces, and I would look up the meaning behind that animal and even comment it below and see if like anyone else is seeing the same animal you are, and to kind of connect on that level if you've been trying to decipher what it could mean. But this says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. I wonder if some of you guys are thinking of getting a pet, or have recently experienced the loss of a pet. That has been very difficult. Of course, I'm so sorry for your loss. But I feel that, you know, animals are always meant to be a part of your life. And I think whether you're continuing this bond with a pet of yours that's creating, you know, a lot more of a higher frequency within your vibration, or you're thinking of getting a new pet after losing one, I think it's important to live somewhere or be around a place where you can see animals, because the animal kingdom likes to reach out to you, likes to, you know, speak through you. And if you guys do have like an animal oracle card deck, I suggest, you know, to get back into spirituality by pulling a card for yourself every day with an animal spiritual deck to kind of start getting that connection back. But I also feel that it has nothing to do quite literally. It's trusting your instincts. We all have that instinct within us that we're part of this 3D world for. And there's something your instincts telling you that, again, I think is making you start to feel hopeful again, trust again. Let's get into the tarot to see exactly what this could be. Someone could even have like an animal tattoo as well. All right. Tell me more. What are 3 things Pisces needs to hear right now? Okay, first card, the Lovers. Wow, so Gemini energy, Taurus energy for me as a reader. True love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. Beautiful. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right, Pisces? Especially from the messages from the mini meditation. Tell me more. Okay. I feel like I have to take all of them, so let's do it. Princess of Winter, Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is equivalent to the Page of Swords. This is someone who's inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. And then we have the Page of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles. Very strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, as well as an emphasis with Taurus with the 6 of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is someone that's studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. And then the 6 of Pentacles, it says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups, Cancer energy, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. I do kind of feel like your friends miss you, Pisces, if you guys kind of have been little like MIA or a little bit more keeping to yourself. I do feel like you guys will have the opportunity in June to reconnect with friends, to, you know, hang out a bit more and to strengthen those friendship bonds and relationships. Some of you guys, this could do with a reunion or a reconciliation that happened very recently, whether that is a friendship, a romance, or, you know, a family member. And I do think that these, you know, whoever you're reconciling with does want to have a participation in your life, does want to be a part of it, and has been, you know, wanting to celebrate this bond they've recreated with you and are very, very happy about it, telling other people about it. But this could be what's coming up too. At the end of June, after all this healing's done and said, there could be something for you to celebrate, or something that you are excited about, or something that you want to announce, you know, to your close family members, friends, a new job opportunity, a new place you're moving to. You know, again, something in this month I feel is going to affect your finances and your career. Definitely a little boost here. And it's through what you tried something new of, different of, and maybe some of you guys are choosing or have chosen to follow your heart to it. And although it didn't seem practical, or, you know, anyone kind of thought it would work out so well so fast, it already kind of is for you guys. I think you're starting to see the good feedback coming in, any sort of pay increases coming in, and definitely for some of you, paying off a debt. I feel you're starting to do it more and more, or even pay off a debt full-time this month. Congratulations if that's the case. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards to get a bit deeper, and then we'll do a deep dive, of course. So, why is the Lovers here for Pisces? Why is the Lovers here? Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. Whoa. So, Pisces energy with Aries energy. We'll get to that in a second. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. Four of Cups. I like that. And what about this Page of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles? Why is this here? Okay, Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, your mind's right now. And I think for maybe even a while, you thought very logically, reasonably, but with this new choice that you went with the heart, or you're starting to feel to go with the heart, it's almost kind of like taking you out of your comfort zone a bit. I wonder if some of you have like air rising placements, air moon placements, or air Mercury placements for the signs of Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But I kind of feel as if your mind is actually agreeing with whatever you're feeling, which for you may be a rare occurrence. I mean, I'm Pisces rising, Aquarius moon, okay? So definitely I know that that could be conflicted, but for the first time, I think your mind and your heart are on par, on the same page with what it is you feel like you want to do, need to do, start going towards. And I think with the Queen of Swords, you took appropriate time to research, to analyze certain things happening, to reasonably deliver the clarification or validation you needed to confirm that this was going to be okay. And some of you are in the process of that currently. And I think as you do more research and information, it is going to validate that what your heart has been wanting is something that's best for you. But I also feel with this Queen of Swords, it could be someone around your energy that has been guiding you, that has been like helping you kind of heal in the way that is a lot more logical and reasonable, in the way of detachment. Pisces can be such an empathic sign that you guys just suck up every energy and it sticks with you guys. And being a Pisces rising, I understand that. And I think this person has been helping you detach from all that energy you take in, and seeing like the sad news in the world, or seeing like, you know, hearing about people's really sad stories and how that sticks with you and sends you like, again, further down this little bit of a dark place. And it's not that you shouldn't feel, you know, compassion and empathy, but I think some of you guys for a while just put too much on yourselves as being the reason maybe that I'm not doing enough, I'm not helping out enough, whatever that is. This person, the Queen of Swords, may be kind of helping you be like, you know what, Pisces, life hits hard for everyone. Things get tough. As long as you get back up and you find a solution, and if you care about certain things that are outside of your control, if you at least take a step in putting that information out there and putting that, you know, helping others find, you know, some sort of place that they could come to get information from, to get like inspiration from. You're doing enough. And I think that whether this is someone you know personally, or maybe it could be a mentor through social media, through YouTube, whatever, it has been helping you feel a lot more confident in putting your voice out there and speaking what you feel is right and standing in your truth. Love that. So let's get into it. First, we have the Lovers with the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. There's someone you've been wishing on. There's someone you've been hoping for, hoping that they feel the same way, hoping that you guys are in alignment, hoping that you guys are possibly soulmates. And again, this does not have to be romance, although for a lot of you, I feel it is. It could be friendship, family member. This person's definitely older than you. They definitely come off as a little bit hard-shelled. They try to kind of make it so they're not so emotionally attached to things, but I think they become a little emotionally attached to you, Pisces. And I think they do think of you every day. I think that they do wonder what things would be like if you were to reunite, and that reuniting could happen very, very soon. And that is something I feel a lot of you were hoping for and manifesting. And reuniting, maybe even just, if it's not so much reuniting, then it's coming forward with the truth and the feelings that both of you share in reciprocation of for one another, for each other. You care about each other a lot, or there's deep feelings there for one another. And what you've been wishing for as far as, you know, matters of the heart or in a relationship, a connection, a friendship is really about to manifest. I think both of you are ready for this now, maybe in a time where it wasn't so ready. I think both of you, by taking a step back or giving each other a bit of time, realized how much you missed each other or how much you want to see each other. And that reunion could kind of come forward, or again, the emphasis or the deepening of this connection could grow even stronger. So then we have the Page of Swords with the Four of Cups. I like this because this is like, all right, if I'm not happy about something, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to research into it. I'm going to see what I can do. I don't like to sit in this, you know, hole of like, woe is me. I wish things could change, and not try to make a change. So I think a lot of you guys are kind of realizing that you can make a difference. You can try something different. You can do something new. And I think a lot of you are trying to find ways of, right now, research ways that you can kind of pull yourself out of this Four of Cups if this is existing in any part of your life, whether it's, again, your lifestyle, relationships, career. And, you know, for some of you, I'm feeling with this connection, you're not just going to sit by to let things become more peaceful around you. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I think a lot of you guys have been biting your tongue because you don't want to stir up drama, you don't want to create chaos, but maybe you compromise too much of yourself, Pisces. So this month you may be starting to, you know, stand up for yourself a little bit more, or to vocalize your wants, needs more, your opinions, your, beliefs more. Especially, like, I feel Pisces is not really the type. The high vibrational Pisces is not really the type to put their 2 cents out there without being asked. But I feel like you have like a bunch of yes men type of people for some of you, where you're really sweet. And so maybe you kind of have been just being like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. But like really kind of being like, I don't know if I would do that myself. You're starting to speak your truth more and starting to be like, if they're not happy about it, they don't like it, that's not my problem. If they ask me for my opinion, if they ask me for my advice, I'm going to give it truthfully. And I think that that is empowering you again, Pisces, in a lot of ways. And realizing that people do want to hear what you have to say, not what they, want to hear. At least the right people around you do. So then we have the Page of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy with this 10 of Wands here. So what I feel, again, there could have been money problems for some time. Maybe money hasn't been coming in the way you thought it would. Maybe some of you guys were unhappy with your job, thinking that you were not being paid as much, that you weren't working as many hours that you should have been assigned, or whatever the case is, right? And I think this is a feeling you've been carrying for a long, long time. And some of you may be, again, whatever you're learning with the Page of Swords, you're using it to actually apply. So, you know, actually finding new ways of how you can improve your finances. If I needed to, like, study more information or join some classes or be more proactive at my job or find new jobs, like, how can I do this a little bit differently that is still very much something that is a part of me and a part of how I do things? I'm not changing that, but maybe changing the approach a little bit, trying a different strategy with it, and it's working. Definitely, Pisces, you're the type that expects what you give out in return, and it's not something where you're only doing it for that, but again, there has to be a balance. And some of you guys are starting to see that balance come in financially, support-wise, networking, people who are like thinking that there's something that they want to pay your service for, they want you to hire you, they want to give you good feedback. I think you're going to start to see that a lot more in June. There's also 2 6s here. Your birthday could be March 6th, March 16th, or February 26th for some of you guys. So things are looking up, Pisces. Things are definitely through your own awareness too. That's a powerful thing. You're not putting this out only in the universe and just letting it hang there. You're saying, I envision this, therefore I want to create this. And you're taking action in June to take those first steps or to start doing that research, to start applying what you've learned. And it's already showing how much of a difference it's going to make by the end of the month. And whatever you put out there will be returned. It will be rewarded. And even if you're tired, even if you grow impatient sometimes, you are a resilient soul and you keep going and it makes it happen. And I think for some of you guys, it's through this healing, reconciliation, or deepening of a relationship that was really on in your heart, what you've been wanting and wishing for is kind of the catalyst to then give you confidence in yourself, hope back in, to start these new things, to start taking action, to start doing the research. And a very side note, I know this is random, but some of you guys may be invited to like a water park or a lake or a river event, something to like a pool party. And I think for some of you, that's where this reconciliation could happen, or meeting this person that could deepen this happen. So I'm just going to throw that out there, okay? Anyway, Pisces, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys and see if there's anything else I can tell you about June or anything you need to hear right now for whenever you find this. For Pisces, okay. So we have acceptance with calming energy. Trigger statement, I cannot trust anyone. True statement, everyone deserves my love. I open my heart to heal and release. I open myself to the peace of divine love and grace. You are a beautiful soul, I gotta say. And I think it would be a shame to, you know, have something from the past or some hurt that has been stored in your heart space to keep that from all of us on earth here. I think that Pisces, a lot of you guys have been doing the healing that's very hard to do, but you're going to see how much it's worth it. And then bottom of the deck, we have Lime. Gratitude. Trigger statement, I am overwhelmed. True statement, I am moving. The time for planning is complete. Take action, no matter how small, begin today. So some of you, again, like I said, using what you've learned, using what you've, come to research and applying it is going to show some fruition of rewards, some fruition of respect, some fruition of acknowledgement. And again, it's giving you hope back again, Pisces. Not that you've lost it forever and you were in despair, but some hope in something that you may have thought was a lost dream or a lost cause. You're seeing it was always meant to be for you. So thank you so, so much, Pisces, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know. And if you guys are a big fan of my channel, love my love readings, extendeds, and all that, I am providing an exclusive Patreon Mermaid Scales Tarot exclusive membership for my biggest fans, just to connect with them more, to have unlimited access to all my extended readings and exclusive content. So if you guys are interested in that, exclusive membership, go ahead and check out the Patreon link in the description box of this video. But again, if this is where you depart and this resonated with you, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.